Hello once again, everyone. Is this becoming a daily thing? These Miiverse shenanigans? I might have to change the name, because at first they started off as shenanigans, but now they're just straight up Miiverse bullshit. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll call it, from now on, Miiverse bullshit. A post contain hateful and or bullying blah 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 blah. I've heard all that before. This Romero child who literally needs to be... Okay, I'll just say it. Have the shit kicked out of him to teach him some respect. To teach him not to butt in to other people's business. As you can see here, are you really going to drag something like that up again? It has nothing to do with you. I won that Xavier was in the wrong. It's that simple end of discussion, because he had said, why did you got to ban Xavier for no reason? And obviously this is some fucking kid because he can't spell worth a fucking shit. Why? Xavier pops up as much as Nindragon does on the Miiverse. Just the name, I mean. Although, ironically, Xavier has left me the fuck alone. Yet these other prepubescent bitches want to get in my face still. You little pukes. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. A few reasons. One, kids are fucking morons. I don't care if it's the day you're born. I don't care if you're up to fucking 15 years old. I don't give a shit. You are most likely an asshole. There are a very few exceptions. Raven, for example, I don't remember how old she was. She's a kid, though. She's a good one. Deaconator got nothing against you. Ventus, even though we had our falling out, I still don't have anything against you as a person. But, Romero, you are, and let's go look here. Let's go look. United States, oh, game experience intermediate. He has a 2DS. More signs that point out that he is a kid. And people wonder, why do you hate Americans? Why do you hate kids? This is a prime example of why. Almost every fucking American is a brain cell lacking ignoramus. A parasitic troglodyte. I would do the world a favor. If I was an American, I would literally kill myself. No bluff. Seriously, Americans are almost the worst. I can't pick a winner, actually, between the worst being the United Kingdom idiots who impersonate me, or the Americans. Although it's with the United Kingdom people, I didn't even have any issue with them until they started impersonating me and going way over the line. And don't think that this also isn't Nintendo's fault, because it is. Remember at E3 a few years ago, 2 years I believe, Reggie had said with the Wii U there going after the core. Wrong! That was a lie. Because if you truly cared for the core, Nintendo, you would let us say whatever we want within reason. You would add a filter where we could create our own communities, where we could apply age restrictions. The problem with you, Nintendo, is you want all the power. You don't want to share it. You don't have faith in your own customers and your own consumers anymore. You don't trust that they would be able to handle their own communities, the power that you would give them. You have no faith in your community and your fans, yet you expect us to have faith in you? After all the bullshit you've pulled the past 2.5 years? Really? It's a two-way street. It's like the saying goes, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Nintendo, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to make a decision. Kids, aka casual punks, or the core gamers. You don't get both. You just don't. And now I should apologize, no, not to admins or anything like that. For so long I had defended Nintendo, saying, they aren't kiddie. Their games are for everyone. My apologies. I was wrong, not about the games part. I was under the impression that people were blaming the games for being the kiddie part. No, no, no. Nintendo the company is the kiddie part. Their system and their games are for cores, not the shovelware, the actual main game, Zelda, Mario Kart, Smash, all that stuff. But Nintendo the company couldn't be any more kid-friendly. So what Iwata needs to do at E3 is make an announcement stating which they choose. Casual punks or the core. No more dancing back and forth, no trying to juggle both of them, because that's not going to work. Kids are going to end up reporting the core players because they're doing what they do, which is be core players, and then the core players are going to get pissed because of your broken ass system. And then you're going to ultimately lose the core gamers, and then you're going to be stuck with kids, and you're still going to be babbling on Nintendo about trying to get the core, not realizing you're the reason that they're not showing up anymore. So you're so blind, Nintendo, that you don't even realize you're killing yourself. Now this is turning into a rant video, which I don't really give a shit. People wonder why Wii U sales are low. You know what? You can blame the game drought, you can blame people not being educated and knowing what it is and what all that, and all the advertisement and lack of it. But honestly, it's because of Miiverse. People pass the word around. Word of mouth gets around, which is what Nintendo counted on before, although it backfired because all the bad things, aka mainly the Miiverse, is what got passed around. People know better, and they know the truth, unlike you, Nintendo. While they have their eyes opened, you are still dreaming in fucking dreamland. Kirby reference. Now, Iwata had claimed before that he had fucked up. Well, he said he had misjudged the Western market. No shit. And has he still not shown us what his plan of action is? Exactly, he hasn't. And I was reading a story about, what is it, the Nike or Nickel or whatever, something like that, some Japanese publication was talking about how E3 in June will be Iwata's major test, and I couldn't agree more. If E3 gets royally fucked over by Nintendo again, like it has the past 2 years, Iwata will lose so much more respect, he will lose so much more support, not from gamers, or not just from gamers, but from other developers who even want to do third-party exclusives, and just even put over a cheap copy and paste port. Nintendo needs to listen to certain core gamers. Not just me. I'm just one person out of millions who want Nintendo to wake the fuck up and fix their shit. Nintendo, you should make a decision. Either vastly do an upgrade, vastly improve the Miiverse to the point where it's way more customizable. You can create your own private communities, kind of like the private PM messages with friends, but make it so it's like an open chat private message that goes between all the people on your friends list. They can all join in on that private conversation. That would be so much better. Private messaging as a community. That would be good. Or you're going to have to choose to cut the Miiverse. Turn it off. Take it down, much like you did SwapNote, because if you like, whether you like it or not, it's becoming the exact same fucking thing. You took SwapNote off the 3DS because of some, what was it, kid getting molested or something. I don't know. It's only a matter of time until the Miiverse does something like that. Someone's gonna get fucking murdered. Who knows? Someone will stalk someone. Someone will rape someone. I don't know. And if you think that the admins were a solution, I don't know. I could have sworn Japanese people were supposed to be smart. Now tell me, why would Japanese people, like Nintendo, hire American idiots to run the Miiverse? Now maybe that was Reggie's fault, and if it was, fuck you, Reggie. Kids should never be allowed on anything online. Period. Unless they are being accompanied or supervised with like an older brother or sister or family member. Now that seems harsh to some of the people who I know are actually good, like I mentioned before, Raven and whatnot. But it's just the way it should be. When you mix kids with adults, there will never be a utopia. There will never be peace. Peace is an illusion. Nintendo wanted the Miiverse to be a peaceful place where everyone could have a fun, good time. They set it up all wrong. Maybe they should have done 2 Miiverses, one for kids, one for adults. 2 icons. One that you one is the kid-friendly one, like this, and then a new one on the eShop for free that you can download, but you have to be at least 18, which would be the exact same thing as the Miiverse, but it would be for 18 years old and up. Would that be so hard if Nintendo could do that? Literally copy the Miiverse and paste it again, and just make it a separate download that you have to be 18 or older to download and boot it up? And people would say, oh, you can fake an account. Nah. Quit being internet police. You're a games company. You're not the law. Anyway. I'm just fucking sick of these American children who deserve to be put down by their guns, which is their fucking right to have a gun in their house. Maybe they should do themselves a favor and pull that trigger and blow their own damn brains out. How's that for fucking violence, Nintendo? How's that? I'm Original Blood Ace. As always, stick around. More videos coming soon.
I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality.